Hello, brothers and sisters, God bless you. So, we met again. I had to create this video and here is why. As you know from my past videos, when deciphering dates, I used observing the movement of the moon through the constellations. As time has shown, my dating ending in July 2020 turned out to be incorrect. When I saw that such events as, for example, the destruction of the Hoover Dam or the destruction of New York by tsunami did not happen, I realized that I was mistaken. All the plans shown in the pet god were postponed for some reason, or were only partially realized and will never be continued. It seemed to me that I had already done everything I could and stopped any research on this issue. Moreover, some kind of lull has begun in the information field: clips, concerts, movies, and so on. Messages, signs, and ciphers on the topic of the coming apocalypse have stopped coming across. And then, suddenly I came across a message in the movie A Quiet Place Part 2 that you see on the screen. I haven't deciphered it, but it's obvious that it's about New York and the new 9/11. Decoding is uniquely associated with solar eclipses, full moons, new moons, and so on. You see circle and crossed out circles, as well as numbers that are most likely not dates, but perhaps degrees, hours, and minutes of such celestial phenomena. When I saw this message, I realized that nothing is over and the pet god continues, and the master of puppets has not aborted his plans. I just made a mistake somewhere. I went back to my research and I found a bug. As it turned out, it was necessary to monitor not only the movement of the moon and planets by constellations, but also the movement of the sun. More preciously, to monitor the movements when the sun comes as close as possible to the moon, forming a new moon or an eclipse, and in which constellations they are currently located. The difficulty was that if at the beginning of the cartoon it was necessary to check only the movement of the moon, then later the movement of the moon together with the sun, everything fell into place. You must understand that a star map is like a giant clock on which the divisions and numbers are constellations, and the arrows are the moon, sun, and planets. This clock has been working for hundreds of thousands of years and will never stop, will not fail, and will always show the exact time. The creators of the cartoon pet god are geniuses. Just realize, once then, the characters on it simultaneously show both the exact date and upcoming events. This is a masterpiece. 4 years. It took for me 4 years before I was able to crack the code of the pet god to the end. I really want to thank the YouTuber user jkbugout from Texas, which in the distant 2017 could to interest me in this riddle. Some of his discoveries and reasoning laid the foundation for success in decoding. So in 2012, on the Independence Day of the USA, the creators of the cartoon clearly, openly, and unmistakably pointed out to us the dates and events that will happen in the future. Who are they? Satanists, believers in Christ, aliens, time travels? I don't know, but I would really like to know. Let me remind you that in this video I am only touching on the chronological layer of the paired god. I try to give you the information as succinctly as possible. And the layer of the events themselves has already been considered by me in other videos in which the dating is wrong, but the essence of the events remains valid. At the end of the video, an interesting discovery awaits you. So be patient. Let's go.